Hey everyone, so we have this diagram so far in the series. We have completed lots of things. So, scalability wise, as the title says, from scaling zero to billions of requests, things are in place, and we are pretty good to scale our application in good amount of with good amount of request actually. Now, very important thing is missing in here, right? You see from the left side, client browser, the request data that you were sending, it is traveling through the network to first server. This is further sending to data another server. Then it is further sending to another server. This is where actual business logic processing around the data is happening, and this is further communicating with a lot of other services also. Then again it is sending data to the database for persistence. It is persisting that data, and these message queues and other n number of services are there. So there is one critical piece missing, that is security, because we are consider it like your home, and you have set up everything. Everything is there. It's beautiful. You are living there, but there is not proper mechanism, proper safety measures in there, and suddenly theft happened, and unwanted actors came and they did something that is not wanted. So everything that you set up, every money that you spent is gone, just for that you missed to safeguard that place. Same applies our architecture also. If we are not putting security measures on every places, there are unwanted attackers waiting for the loophole to be open and attack the systems in there and take that advantage. So in the same way, we have to put in place security at every places that is out there. So whenever that you are sending the data from your devices, that network communication is coming into picture. So network security has to be there. These services, individual systems are there, so there is application security that needs to be there, one mechanism, so that each service is communicating properly. This mobile device or browser is there, that laptop, that device needs to be secured. Otherwise, if it is not secure and unauthorized actors have got access to that device, so they can pretend to be the actual user, which they are not, by that device. When all this has happened, the data is there in the database, right? So if you are not securing that data properly, the database, the data center, and the data that is in there, you're not properly securing that one, that is also a risk. And all the communication also, you see the point here. So every communication, every integration point is there, it needs to be safeguarded. So we have set up like for unlimited scale, we have added couple of things there. So we have opened the integration points for the attackers as well. So we have to make sure that they are safeguarded. So I hope you got the understanding about the security that needs to be in there. So let me walk you through each and every step that is there and each terminology there. Okay, so I will just walk you through the points that is there. So security, network security, application security, data security, identity and access management, endpoint security, backup and recovery. These are couple of heads that comes into this one. Under network security, we have firewalls, intrusion detection prevention system, virtual private networks, and secure socket layers are there. So firewalls comes into picture when before that request from the browser or client enters our system, that has to go through the firewall in the system. So you see, in your laptop also firewall is installed, right? So that firewall prevents lots of attacks there. Another thing is like secure layer. Whenever you are sending the data from this one, it is traveling through some protocol, right? So that protocol is this HTTP. It needs to be an HTTPS, so that all the information that is traveling throughout this network, it's secured, is encrypted actually. If anyone get hold of that information, they cannot read that information from there. That is where this secure socket layer plays a role. Virtual private networks, we already have seen that API gateway is the only entry point from the clients. So all the private networks that are after that will have access to the API gateway only. No one can access that one. That is what we call the private networks. Second is the application security. Whatever input is being sent by the client's users, that needs to be properly validated. Secure coding practices, so that there is no outdated library is used, there is no library used that has security loopholes. Application firewalls are in place, regular security audits are in place. That is what application security plays a very important role. Data security, whenever that data is stored in the database, that needs to be encrypted. Whatever sensitive information is there, that should be masked properly, so that even if attacker got access of that data, they cannot use it properly. Tokenization is there, secure data storage solutions are there, they need to be used. Identity and access management, so within a company there are so many employees, so who can do what, it needs to be defined properly. So role based access control comes into picture, single sign-on comes into picture, OAuth, open ID comes into picture, multi-factor authentication. So have a multiple layers of the security throughout the application. Endpoint security, it is concerned about the devices that users are using, so properly check the security of that one, and whenever any request is coming from a particular device, have that check around that one so that that is secured properly. Backup and recovery, so we have talked about these things, but still there are smart actors. Even if we have put in all these places, there is still slight chance that something can happen, something bad can happen. So worst case measures should be in place. So regular backups should be happen, disaster recovery plan should be in place, redundancy and failover mechanism should be in place, regular testing of backup and recovery processes should be there, so that something bad has happened with one server, I can route the traffic towards the new one that is available with us. That is all about security measures that I wanted to cover. So next, probably we are at mostly at the last leg of the series here. So next one we are talking about the data center, how it is going to play a very important role whenever something is happening, something wrong is happening at the location where all of our services are deployed. So how we can take care of these things. So see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.